And welcome, everyone. A very pleasant good afternoon to everyone tuning in here live from the Bosch. We have Tornado basketball coming up here in just a minute against number 1 William Peace. William Peace standing atop the USA South Conference at 10-6 overall. NATO's at 6-11, but they're on a 2-game win streak, including a 70-63 victory at Greensboro earlier this week, looking to make it a 3-game win streak before they take on Pfeiffer on the road Tuesday night. LB Boyette is not in the starting lineup. Injury-related issue, of course. Number 3, Charles Reed, will get the start, as well as number 10, Carson Evans, number 12, Jaden Carnes, number 15, Garrett Sutherland, and number 32, Chancey Watson. For William Peace, who has three of the top 4 scorers in the USA South. That'll be number 2, Sean Jones, number 3, Michael Doolin, number 20, Malachi Borders, number 22, Timothy Pettiford, and number 42, Bo Bryant. Once again, William Peace 10-6, 5-1 in the conference. They won 6 of their last 7. Their last game was a 68-62 victory at Methodist. And for the NATOs, 6-11, 2-4 in conference play. On a 2-game win streak again, once again mentioning earlier that win against Greensboro on the road earlier this week. They sit at 7th in the conference. Of course, the top 4 teams are the ones that advance to the tournaments. The NATOs have their work cut out for them, and it starts here today with the number 1 team in the USA South. For the NATOs, Quincy Carter is going to try and give it a go, coming off of an ankle injury suffered last week. 11.7 points per game and 3.3 rebounds per game for Quincy. And Jaden Carnes, the freshman who has worked his way into the starting lineup, he is the 3rd leading Tornado scorer, 7.7 points per game and 3.2 rebounds a game for the freshman center. And then Chancey Watson, who started 15 of 17 games, 7.5 points per game and 3.8 rebounds per game, just under 2 assists per game for Chancey. The NATOs, once again, on a 2-game win streak, looking to make it 3, about 5 minutes away from starting lineups by PA announcer Ray Gill and the national anthem. Don't go anywhere, folks. Here, Saturday afternoon basketball live from the Bosch.
Charles Reed, Concord, North Carolina. Go Tornadoes.
Harris Crawford, Atlanta, Georgia.
Quincy Carter, Decatur, Georgia.
Chancey Watson, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Lauren Boyette, Charlotte, North Carolina. Go Tornadoes.
Garrett Sutherland, Atlanta, Georgia.
David Sealy, Deltona, Florida.
Sly White, Raleigh, North Carolina. Go NATOs.
Eli Kessinger, Orlando, Florida.
Kevin Horton, Asheville, North Carolina. Go NATOs.
Carson Evans, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Joshua Jackson, Louisiana, North Carolina.
Andrew Smith, Warrenton, North Carolina. Go Tornadoes.
Jaden Carnes, Concord, North Carolina.
Zane Cottle, Franklinville, North Carolina.
Amaru Grosvenor, Suwanee, Georgia. Go NATOs.
Darius Stewart, Charlotte, North Carolina.
RJ Johnson, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Ryan Smith, Greenville, South Carolina. Go NATOs.
Back here about 3.5 minutes away from the national anthem and the starting lineups before we tip things off here. And just wanted to give a little side note here. Today is Jameson's Joy Day here at the Bosch for the Tornadoes. Jameson's Joy is thankful to partner with Brevard College and the men's basketball team for today's event. Jameson's Joy strives to transform lives one kind act at a time. The main initiatives are 1, to support people with their mental health, especially grief; 2, to help families connect and make the most of their short time together; and 3, to encourage kindness and make the world a better place. Honored in 2022 with the Brevard Chamber of Commerce's Nonprofit of the Year Award, Jameson's Joy was created in 2019 to honor 9-year-old Jameson Courtine after he passed away suddenly and unexpectedly one night. The Courtine family is thankful for a community that has wrapped its arms around them as they now live their lives trying to honor their son and build his legacy of joy and kindness. One of Jameson's many loves was sports. One of his final events on earth was to attend a Brevard College men's basketball game right here at the Boshemer Gymnasium and to shoot baskets at halftime with his friend Lee. Jameson's Joy is honored to be here today in remembrance of Jameson and thankful to everyone for supporting them. If you wish to make a donation, you may drop it in the containers at the door or online. For more information or to partner with Jameson's Joy, visit www.jamesonsjoy.org and follow Jameson's Joy on social media. And at halftime, the youth will be playing a game of knockout in celebration of the memory of Jameson. So something to look forward to aside from the actual contest we have going on, which we will have the starting lineups and national anthem for here in just about 2 minutes. PA announcer Ray Gill will swing it down to him in just a moment as we get ready for Tornadoes and Pacers here on a Saturday afternoon at the Boshemer Gymnasium, Chick Martin Court. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet this afternoon's starting lineup. First, the visiting Pacers of William Peace. Head guard, a 6'4" freshman from Jacksonville, North Carolina, number 2, Sean Jones. Head guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 3, Michael Doolin. Head guard, a 5'11" sophomore from Jacksonville, North Carolina, number 20, Malachi Borders. Head forward, a 6'4" junior from Garner, North Carolina, number 22, Timothy Pettiford. And at guard, a 6'5" junior from Durham, Nevada, number 42, Bo Bryant. The Pacers are coached by Clyde Shields. And now, the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. Head guard, a 5'11" junior from Concord, North Carolina, number 3, Charles Reed. Head guard, a 5'10" junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 10, Carson Evans. Head forward, a 6'4" freshman from Concord, North Carolina, number 12, Jaden Carnes. Head forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, number 15, Garrett Sutherland. And in guard, a 6'1" senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 32, Chancey Watson. Your Tornadoes are coached by Mr. Lee Burgess and assisted by Mr. Miles Leathers.
And there you have it, PA announcer Ray Gill with the starting lineups. We had the playing of the national anthem, and now all that's left to do is tip the ball off as the two teams head onto the floor of the 5. Once again for the Tornadoes, Sutherland, Reed, Evans, Watson, and Carnes, and it'll be Carnes for the tip against Sean Jones, the fellow freshman forward, 6'4", out of Jacksonville, North Carolina. And here we are, ready to tip it off. It'll be Garrett over the tip, actually, and he'll knock it over to Chancey Watson, who gives it right to Carson. Nados have the ball first. It'll be a tough task going up against the number 1 team in the conference today for the Tornadoes. Coach Lee Burgess and the squad hoping they can rise up to the occasion. Up top, Jaden Carnes, one dribble now hands to Reed. Reed, Watson thinks about the 3, now goes back up top to Charles. 13 on the 24. Chancey going to fire up a 3 and cannot hit it. Bryant with the rebound. And now gives it up to Malachi Borders. Borders over to Jones. Jones hands to Bryant. Bryant finds the cutter, going up and hitting the layup is number 22, Timothy Pettiford, the leading scorer in the USA South Conference at 17.8 points per game. Right side, Evans. Up top, Charles Reed. Reed over to Sutherland. Left side, up top, Charles once again. Charles, a couple of dribbles now to Evans. Up top, Carnes. Little shoulder fake. Now gives to Evans, who will fire up a 3. And hit it. Carson Evans from beyond the arc. Gives the Nados their first basket. And it'll be Sean Jones with it, giving over to Doolin, the 4th leading scorer in the conference. Doolin to Bryant up top. Bryant passing to Pettiford. Pettiford, couple of dribbles, stepping back, left wide open for 3. Can't connect. Rebound knocked over to Carson Evans. Nados with a defensive stop there after the breakdown. Chancey Watson left side looking for Garrett. Garrett, a couple dribbles up top, ranging to his left now, losing it momentarily, circling back, going to his left to Chancey Watson in front of the William Peace bench. Now Carnes. Carnes in the corner, turning around, trying to go up. The foot doesn't come up, and it's knocked out of his hands by Bo Bryant. Carnes nearly traveled, and it's ripped away. Charles Reed. Reed over to Carnes. Now Chancey Watson. They don't have numbers. They find a cutting Charles Reed at the basket. He's got it. Charles Reed gives the Nados a 3-point lead early on here. Bo Bryant guarded by Reed. Now Pettiford. Pettiford, Sutherland on him. Left side, Doolin going inside, hop step, passing back up top. Pettiford, another chance for 3, and he hits that one. Timothy Pettiford with 5 early points, evening things all up about 2.5 minutes in. Evans getting a screen from Carnes, going around it. Back to Carnes now, who takes the dribble, looks for the cutter, now goes to Reed in the corner. Sutherland down low. Couple of left-hand dribbles, backing down on Pettiford. Turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound, Bo Bryant once again. Bryant with his second. Right side now, going inside is Doolin. Now Pettiford thinks about the three again. Now tries to drive in, losing it for a second. Gives over to Borders. Borders now Doolin. Doolin crossing over on Reed, going inside, losing the basketball, gets it back, goes up off the glass and gets it. Nice control there by Michael Doolin, the sophomore out of Charlotte. And it's 7-5 William Peace, 3 minutes in. KK Horton getting ready to check in, as well as a couple of Pacers. Garrett Sutherland going to fire up a long three up top. Cannot hit. Rebound brought in by Jaden Carnes on the offensive end. Carson Evans now left wing, wanting a screen, not getting it. Passes to his right, Charles Reed over Carnes. Carnes fires up a three, short. Rebounded by Pettiford. And Timothy Pettiford with 5 of the 7 points. Borders with the basketball. Malachi Borders gives it over to Jones now. Jones going inside, puts it up off the glass, can't hit. Rebound Charles Reed. Jones wanted the call. Watson on the defense. Jaden Carnes now with it. Wings over to Watson. Watson gets it back from Sutherland. Watson crossing over to his left, gives to Sutherland, who's cutting around, getting a screen, a lot of contact, goes back over to Chansey, 14 on the 24. Chansey, couple of dribbles now, Carson Evans. Carnes, left wing, hands to Sutherland, 7 on the shot clock. Sutherland, pass over to Reed, firing up a three, and hits it! Charles Reed! Charles Reed with the tray to give the NATOs a lead once again here. A little over 4 minutes in here against the number 1 team in the USA South. Pettiford, guarded by Carnes, gives over to Bryant. Bryant pump faking on the three, some contact from Carnes, no whistle. Going inside, spinning around, pass knocked away by Reed. Now goes up top, Doolin for three, and he hits it. Michael Doolin now with 5. Him and Pettiford both with 5 apiece. Him and Pettiford both top 4 in the conference in scoring as well. Chansey Watson, now Reed, Chansey up top. Chansey spinning around, nice move off the glass, Chansey Watson. Chansey Watson, nice move there, spinning around. And getting the basket, evening things up at 10. Borders, moving to his right, gives to Bryant. Bryant, little head fake working on Evans. Left side, Pettiford, into the corner, Doolin, pump fake, going inside, back to Pettiford, going to fire up a left wing three, and hit it. 8 points already for Timothy Pettiford, who averages 17.8 a game. Carson Evans, left side now goes to Carnes. Carnes, up top, Watson. Watson to his right. Carson Evans going to fire up a three of his own. Can't hit, too strong, and a little right. Pettiford now with the basketball after the rebound by Jones. Jones has it up top. Borders thinks about the three. Now going to fire it after the delay and hit it. And the three-point shot is falling for William Peace, 4 of 5, and the NATO's got to do a better job guarding the perimeter. Watson, NATO's trailing by 6 all of a sudden. Carnes up top, hands to Reed. Reed over to Garrett. Now Carnes, Reed. Evans up top, 13 on the 24. Hands to Reed. Reed going to fire up a three. Can't hit. And the rebound into the arms of Sean Jones. Pettiford with 8 points. No whistles so far in this one. Over 6 minutes in. Borders to his right. Bo Bryant. A fast-paced game so far. Bryant going inside with the left. Crosses behind the back to the right. Goes up. A lot of contact off the glass. He gets the basket. And just like that, it's an 8-0 run by William Peace. It's 18-10. And the reason William Peace is so good, they can score in bunches as Evans goes around the screen. Carnes gets it up top, going to fire another three and hit it. Jaden Carnes snaps the run by William Peace, and it's a 5-point game, about 6.5 in. No dead balls yet in this game once again as Malachi Borders has the basketball, trying to go to Jones. No, he keeps it himself, crossing over on Sutherland, going inside, stepping back, now going in again. Picks up his dribble, goes up on Sutherland, and an offensive foul. It'll be an offensive foul against Borders, and finally our first whistle of the ball game. It is a timeout now coming here after the foul by Borders on the offensive end. NATO's trailing it by 5, about 7 minutes in, and we'll be right back. back here at the Bosch, and that was the first dead ball after 6 minutes and 48 seconds of continuous play to start the game. William Peace starting off hot. NATO's holding serve so far, but 7 of 9 from the field for William Peace and 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. Some pressure now on the defensive end. Quincy Carter back into the game for the first time. KK Horton as well as Paris Crawford and Sly White all making their first appearances in this one. A lot of defensive pressure out of the timeout for William Peace. Left side, Quincy Carter, second leading scorer for the team. Horton has it, going inside, spinning around, now back up top, Sly White. 7 on the shot clock. Quincy going to fire up a 3-ball and hit it. Quincy Carter, in his return, had an ankle injury early last week. On Sunday, I believe, was when Quincy suffered the injury. He said he was going to give it a go today, and right off the bat knocks down a tray. Number 5, Tyler Parton, in for the Pacers, and now goes over to William Jenkins, also newly checked in. Now, Matthias Van Stolidinen, and that 3 is good by Michael Doolin. Michael Doolin with 8 points. 5-point ball game. Evans gives to White. White going inside. Turnaround jumper. Can't get the roll. Now coming up the floor, Jenkins. Jenkins crossing to his left. Now Pettiford. Pettiford already 8 points. Up top, Van Stolidinen. Pettiford. Turnaround free throw line jumper is cash. Double digits already for Timothy Pettiford. And there's a reason he's the number 1 scorer in the conference. Quincy Carter goes down low to Sly White. Now KK Horton. Up top, Paris Crawford. Couple of dribbles, now gives to Horton. Horton getting a screen, passing down low to White. White going up off the glass. He can't hit it. Sly White had a nice look there. Got set up pretty well, but couldn't finish. And the NATO's down 7. Here's Jenkins with the basketball. Screen from Pettiford. He's going to go around it and switch on to White. Now Doolin going to fire up another jumper. Can't hit that one. Rebound is brought in by William Peace. Parton in the corner now going to fire up a 3. Can't hit. Rebound hauled in one-handed Quincy Carter. KK Horton running up the left side of the floor. Carter on the ground. Coming up and crossing over. Horton going to fire up a mid-range. Can't hit. Rebound Pettiford. These shots are on target. They're just not quite falling as Jenkins has it right side now, left side over to Parton. Jenkins once more. Goes over to Pettiford. Pettiford right inside the three-point line. Using his length, firing up a mid-range over Carson Evans, and Pettiford 12 points already. 9-point ball game. Right side, Quincy Carter. Guarded by Parton. Up top, Horton. Left side, Carson Evans. Crawford. Turning around, going inside, going up on Doolin off the glass, can't get it. Rebound, KK Horton can't get the second chance basket. And the NATOs have gone cold once again all of a sudden here. It's Parton with the basketball. Tyler Parton, sophomore out of Asheville, actually. William Jenkins, left side, calling out the play, guarded by Quincy Carter. Pettiford yelling something from the corner. Jenkins coming around, hands to Pettiford, fires up a 3. Can't hit that one. Paris Crawford, rare miss there by Timothy Pettiford. And 10 minutes into the game, only 1 dead ball to this point. Carson Evans gives over to Quincy. Now Sly White. Sly White going around the screen, but Van Stolidinen able to get around it. KK Horton going inside, puts up the layup through contact, and he gets fouled. KK Horton will go to the line for 2. Chance to get the lead back down to 7, and a timeout coming here. 9:46 to play in the first half. NATO's trailing at 25-16 against the top team in the conference. We'll be right back here from the Bosch. Both teams coming back out. And Mathis Van Stolidinen is ruled to the foul there. 6'4" out of Pinetown, North Carolina, Washington High School. And KK Horton with the chance to get on the board. He's 0 for 2 from the field, but he knocks down the first free throw. Deficit down to 8. And could get to 7 here on this free throw, and will. KK Horton sinking the 2 free throws, and now William Jenkins out of Charlotte, North Carolina, has the basketball. Gives over to Donalik Tyrell. Tyrell almost picked his foot up. Gives to Bo Bryant now, who finds a crease. Hop step blocked. Oh, and a foul called on Sly White. That looked clean as can be, but it'll be 2 free throws coming here for Bo Bryant. Sly White hit with the whistle. That was a clean block. He went with the hop. It might have been because Sly came from the side. Wasn't quite the angle the referee needed, but wow, that was palm on ball there. At least from my vantage point, as Bryant hits his first free throw. Bryant with 3 now, and Malachi Borders will check back in. Second free throw by Bryant, no good, and rebound brought in by Quincy Carter. 8-point game, 9:32 to play. In the first half, KK Horton whips it up top, Quincy Carter. Quincy dribbling to his right, stepping back, now getting doubled, looking into the corner. Horton going to fire up a 3, and hit it. KK Horton knocks down a tray ball, and it's a 5-point game. Bo Bryant moving to his right, hands to Parton. Parton pump fakes a 3, passing to his left. Now with the basketball, Owens. Owens going inside, spinning around on Carter, passing out in the corner. It's intercepted. Charles Reed. Reed passing out to Carter in transition. 3-on-2. Carter going up, gets the basket. Quincy Carter, after the Charles Reed steal, brings the deficit back down to 3. It's a 1-possession game with 8:48 to play in half number 1. Right side, Owens. Up top, Parton. Parton to his right, guarded by Crawford. Ripped away. He gets the ball back right at midcourt, trying to run by Crawford. Now goes over to Borders, who's guarded by KK Horton. Borders going inside, picks up his dribble, passing down low, going up Tyrell. He's fouled and 1. 3-point play for Donalik Tyrell, the junior forward out of Clayton, North Carolina, West Johnson High School. And Tyrell with a chance to make it a 6-point game after the NATOs just got the deficit down to 3. An and 1 opportunity for Tyrell. Number 1 on the Pacers, as our number 1 takes a seat on the bench. Paris Crawford, and that free throw no good. Can't convert the and 1. Reed thinks about giving it up to Horton and now keeps it himself at the BC logo. Moving to his left, getting a screen from White. Now Sutherland. Sly White up top. A dribble, a hand to Horton. Horton going around to his left, losing the basketball, picked up by Borders on the ground, fighting for it, and now gives over to Owens. A turnover by the Tornadoes. Only the second Tornado turnover, as Bryant with the ball working on Horton, just trying to back him down, turning around, goes up top, Owens, right side Borders. Borders on the wing, going down low to Bryant once again. Bryant going to try and back down on Horton, loses the basketball. It's brought in by Tyrell, fighting for it. He knocks it out of bounds. It's Tornado ball, good defense. Now checking back in is Sean Jones, and it looks like Pettiford will come back in. Sly White will bow out as well. And no, immediate timeout coming. Looked as if we were getting substitutions, but immediate timeout instead. 7:48 to play. NATO's hanging tough with the number 1 team in the USA South, 28-23. We'll be right back here from the Bosch.
Graduate of the Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is equipped with the core skills to be successful in any field. So what can students do after they graduate? Anything they want.
I think that Brevard College's Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is better than other programs because of the quality of the teachers.
Students come to us with a question and they leave not with an answer, but with more curiosity about what else is out there. And I think that's what's most important for a college experience, is not to graduate with all the answers, but to graduate with a
KK Horton inbounding out of the media timeout. NATO's trailing by 5. Some pressure again from William Peace defense. Charles Reed gets it past midcourt, has the ball left side, given over to Sutherland, coming deep. Bag now Carter, KK Horton. Horton looking for Carter cutting, and good defense there by Borders to prevent that. Carter does get it on the left wing now, however. 9 on the shot clock. Quincy roaming back deep. They're going the wrong way. Charles Reed right side, going in, losing the basketball, taken away by Sean Jones. I think that might have been Doolin that got the initial hand on it. Borders, Sean Jones. Jones passing to Pettiford. Now Parton going inside, spinning around, packs back to Pettiford, tries to go to Doolin. He's able to bring it in. Now Parton firing up a 3, can't hit, rebound Charles Reed. Reed, middle of the floor, now Carter, Sutherland. Garrett looking for a cutter, instead goes up top to Sly White. Sly takes a dribble, pass to Reed, had an open shot, did not take it. Sly, pass to a cutting Carter, loses the ball, gives it back to Sutherland, firing up a 3, can't hit. Rebound Parton, that was a golden opportunity. Quincy couldn't quite handle it down low. Mike could have had a layup there and made it a one-possession game once again. Instead, Malachi Borders with the ball, goes to his left, Sean Jones. Jones up top, Pettiford, guarded by Reed. Pettiford already 12 points, hands to Parton. Parton right wing, Pettiford getting it now, guarded by Horton. Taking a couple dribbles back, now passing back up top. Borders going to fire a 3. Air ball there. Malachi Borders has 3 points. And Jaden Carnes and Chancey Watson will come back in now. Tyler Parton will step out. It'll be Bo Bryant coming back in. And more pressure will be employed, it looks like here, as Charles Reed gets the inbound in. No, they'll back off a little bit. Borders defending him closely, though. Now Charles Reed gets it past half court, now over to Chancey Watson. Sutherland, Horton right side. Going up top, Jaden Carnes. Carnes, couple of dribbles, looking for a cutter, now goes to Sutherland. Charles Reed, left elbow, turning around, going inside, pass to Sutherland. He goes inside, puts it up off the glass, can't get it. Rebound, Bo Bryant, just a tad too strong there by Garrett Sutherland. 5:40 to go here. NATO's trailing by 5 in half number 1. Jones with the basketball, guarded by Horton. Passes it to Pettiford up top, guarded by Watson. Going to fire up a 3 and hit it. Oh, my goodness. Timothy Pettiford, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc and 15 points in the first half. Has the lead back up to 8 for William Peace. Big possession here for the Tornadoes. Left side, Chancey Watson. Now Carnes up top. Carnes, Horton in front of the William Peace bench. Back to Carnes now, who passes to Garrett. Garrett looking at Reed, now goes back to Carnes. 12 on the shot clock. Good defense by William Peace here. Jones guarding Chancey Watson now. Chancey to his left, gives to Horton. Horton trying to get a screen. Pass, nice pass over to Carnes. Good assist there and good answer by the Tornadoes. Nice pass there by KK Horton to Jaden Carnes, and it's a 6-point ball game with 4:45 to go in the first half. Pettiford, 15 points here in the first half, nearly matching his season average of 17.8. Borders with the basketball once again, loses Watson, fires up a wild jumper, can't hit, rebound brought in Horton. Looked like he got kind of caught up in the air and had to release that one. Horton going inside on Pettiford, stepping back, losing the basketball, and we'll see what the call is. I think they'll say William Peace ball. And now William Jenkins checking back in for the Pacers. Jenkins bringing it up the right side. NATO's trailing by 6, 4 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Bo Bryant with the basketball, guarded by Chancey Watson, gives over to Doolin. Doolin working on Watson, speeding inside, now passes back to Jenkins. Jenkins with some space, going inside now on Reed, spinning around, passing over to Jones. He goes up with a layup, can't hit. Rebound Charles Reed, and the NATO's playing some really good defense, all things considered here. And a really good offensive effort without their leading scorer so far as Garrett Sutherland receives that pass. Now Carnes. Carnes passing over to Watson. Watson working on Doolin. Stepping back, now goes up top, Garrett. Garrett guarded by Bo Bryant, now Horton. Horton, Sutherland on Jones, now back to Carnes. Carnes going to fire up a 3, can't hit, short. Rebound Doolin, and he's in the open court now. Maybe the fastest player on the floor. He goes up off the glass, can't hit, rebound KK Horton. Doolin rushed that one, and a foul now on Sean Jones. It'll be the third foul. And now immediate timeout coming here once again. 3:32 to go. NATO's holding serve here at home, down 6 to the number 1 team in the USA South. Trying to hold things down here at the Bosch. We'll be right back. Back here at the Bosch, Tornado ball down 6. Could, in theory, make it a one-possession game here. Charles Reed racing up the sideline to beat Jenkins past midcourt. Moving his right, now crossing back left. Chancey Watson to the ball. Jaden Carnes. Carnes hands to Sutherland. Ranging to his right. Goes over to Chancey Watson now once again up top. Guarded by Doolin. Doolin very fast. Right side Horton. Chancey has it up top. Nice little move. Stepping back. Now goes over to Carnes. Carnes hands Horton. Horton for 3. Can't hit. Rebound brought in by Doolin. Up top now. Parton. Now Pettiford. Pettiford with 15 already on 6 of 8 shooting. Bryant going up with a free throw line jumper. Can't hit. Rebound. Chancey Watson. NATO's playing really good defense these last few possessions, and William Peace kind of rushing some shots too. Charles Reed gives to Watson in transition to 3. Can't hit. Rebound brought in by Pettiford, his 4th. William Jenkins now looking to his right. Now going to take it himself to the rack on Reed. Loses it, and it'll stay with William Peace. It was knocked out by Charles there. NATO's trailing by 6, 2:24 to go in the opening half. Has been an extremely fast first half. In 29 minutes, they've played about 18 minutes of basketball. As Jenkins looking for someone to pass the inbound to, will float it over. It's out of the reach of Jones, and Garrett Sutherland brings it in. A turnover. Reed crossing to his left, stepping back now, moving Watson around, and now moving Sutherland coming up top. To his right now, Chancey Watson. Back to Charles. Charles with some space. Spinning around up Parton. Putting it up. Can't hit. Contact, no whistle. Getting his own rebound. Putting it back up. Can't hit. Rebound fought for by Carnes. Jones has it. Knocked out of his hands on the baseline, and it'll stay by with William Peace. NATO's keep presenting themselves offensive opportunities on the defensive end, but not quite able to capitalize on a lot of them. Less than 2 minutes to go here in half number 1. NATO's trailing by 6. Jenkins, guarded by Reed, now going to go inside of the cup, put up a floater, and hit it. 8-point game now, 1:43 to go. Can't let William Peace go on a run right before the half. Horton to his left now, Sutherland. Reed on the left elbow, goes up top, Sutherland. Going inside, Euro losing the basketball, and it'll stay with Brevard. Sub coming in here, Bo Bryant has gotten a lot of work in this first half. Pettiford will take a seat. Charles Reed to inbound from the baseline. And now gives over to Horton. Horton hitting the brakes, turning back, spinning around, now going up top, Chancey Watson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now Garrett Sutherland getting a screen from Carnes. Now goes to Chancey instead. Chancey spinning back. 4 on the shot clock. Sutherland 2 on the shot clock. Going to fire up a 3. Can't hit, and a shot clock violation. No, they're going to call a foul on Doolin as Garrett went to land, and Garrett's going to get 3 free throws here. Bailed out by the foul there are the NATO's There was 2 seconds on the shot clock when Garrett got the ball. He had to fire it up from 3 from deep, and he got fouled by Doolin. He'll get 3 free throws here with Quincy Carter awaiting to check in. Could make it a 5-point game if he knocks down all 3 here. Garrett fires the first and hits. NATO's playing about as good as you can be playing without having the lead against the number 1 team in the USA South Conference. Garrett, free throw number 2 coming here and falls short. Pettiford going to check back in for these final minute and 14 seconds. Chancey Watson comes out for Quincy. Sutherland trying to go 2 of 3 on this trip, and he will. NATO's back to down 6. 33-27, 112 remaining in the first half. Jenkins, left side, getting a screen from Bryant, now guarded by Reed. Going inside, spinning around, looking for somebody, and goes back door to Doolin. It's stolen by Sutherland. Garrett in the open court. NATO's have numbers. Goes over to Reed, right side, has trouble handling it. Now has it in the corner. Pass over to Horton. Horton, and he's called for a travel. KK Horton tried to get a little too shifty there. Moved the feet before he moved the ball, and it's William Peace basketball once more. Jenkins gives over to Doolin, guarded by Quincy Carter on that bad ankle. Not sure that's a matchup Coach Burgess wants. Now Doolin has it, fires up a 3, can't hit. Rebound knocked by Bryant over to Pettiford. He has it, now Parton left side. Parton stepping back, 17 on the shot clock. Pettiford gives over to Jenkins. Pettiford coming across now. We'll see if they go some pick and roll action. Looking for the cutter. Pettiford fighting for the ball. Sutherland, and it will be William Peace ball. They both were coming down on the baseline, and it'll be a foul on Sutherland. It's on the floor. That's his first and the NATO's third. Timeout coming here by head coach Claude Shields in year 11. And with the NATO's trailing by 6, 28 seconds remaining in the first half, we will take the timeout with them. We'll be right back here from the Bosch. NATO's trailing by 6, end of the first half. Inbound coming here from Malachi Borders. 28 seconds remaining in the first half. NATO's, they can get a defensive stop. It'll be good. Doolin, he's going to get an open 3. Got him with the move, and he'll hit it. Not good there. NATO's all of a sudden find themselves down 9. That's about the last thing you wanted to happen there. Sutherland fell for the move. Now Horton goes over to Garrett. Up top, Carnes. Couple of dribbles. Now gives Carter. Carter, head fake, going inside of the full head of steam. Can't get the layup. Rebound knocked up in the air. Brought down by Pettiford. He's right on the baseline and gives over to Borders. 2-1, and that will be, oh my goodness. He launched that one from beyond half court. Not able to hit it, though, and the NATO's find themselves down 9 at the half. A tough blow there on the three-pointer by Michael Doolin right before the half. Nonetheless, NATO's playing pretty well considering who you're facing here. The number 1 team in the USA South, the 3 of the 4 leading scorers in the conference, in Pettiford, Bryant, and Doolin all have done some good work today. But Bryant only 3 points. Doolin and Pettiford have combined for 26 of the 36 William Peace points, though. And if you can find a way to figure them out on the defensive end and continue the offensive output you've had, you might have something cooking in the second half of your head coach Lee Burgess. A bunch of NATO's tied for the leading scorer. Charles Reed, Quincy Carter, Jaden Carnes, and KK Horton all with 5 points in this one. Timothy Pettiford leads all scorers with 15, leads the USA South in scoring at 17.8 per game, already near his season average. NATO's trailing by 9. We'll have a couple messages here from Brevard College, and then we will be back for second half action about 15 minutes away. Don't go anywhere, folks, here. Pacers and NATO's live from the Bosch on a Saturday.
It's important to study English because language
Back once again, before the messages, wanted to give another shout out to what we are seeing here on the court. This is a knockout game for the youth in honor of the Jamison's Joy partnership here with Brevard. Today is Jamison's Joy Day at the Bosch. Jamison's Joy is thankful to partner with Brevard College and the men's basketball team for today's event. Jamison's Joy strives to transform lives one kind act at a time. Jameson Joy's main initiatives are to support people with their mental health, especially grief, to help families connect and make the most of their short time together, and to encourage kindness and make the world a better place. Honored in 2022 with the Brevard Chamber of Commerce's Nonprofit of the Year Award, Jamison's Joy was created in 2019 to honor 9-year-old Jamison Courtine after he passed away suddenly and unexpectedly one night. The Courtine family is thankful for a community that has wrapped its arms around them as they now live their lives, trying to honor their son and build his legacy of joy and kindness. One of Jamison's many loves was sports. One of his final events on earth was to attend a Brevard College men's basketball game right here at Boshemer Gymnasium and to shoot baskets at halftime with his friend Lee. Jamison's Joy is honored to be here today in remembrance of Jamison and thankful to everyone for supporting them. If you wish to make a donation and you are here, you may drop it in the containers at the door, and if not, you may make a donation online. Apologies there. For more information or to partner with Jamison's Joy, visit www.jamisonsjoy.org and follow Jamison's Joy on social media. And once again, as you see right now, the youth are playing in a game of knockout in celebration of the memory of Jamison. About 12 minutes away from second half action, and now we will have some messages from Brevard College. Don't go anywhere, folks. NATO's in a close one here with the number one team in the conference, William Peace. NATO's and Pacers coming back up here in just a few minutes.
It's important to study English because
history is
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, back here for the second half of action at the Boshemer Gymnasium, Chick Martin Court. NATO's playing a pretty good game here against the number one team in the USA South, the 3 of the 4 leading scorers in the USA South Conference, William Peace, the Pacers, with a 36-27 lead. As we get things underway here, it'll be Malachi Borders. Gives to Sean Jones. Jones up top, now goes to Pettiford, who had 15 in the first half, leading all scorers. Bo Bryant with the basketball, goes down low. Pettiford going up. He's fouled by Garrett Sutherland quickly. 12 seconds into half number 2. But that one will be on the floor. Inbound coming here from Borders, and looks like he will give it over to Doolin, who has an open look, fires up the 3, and connects. Doolin 4 of 6 from beyond the arc, and it's a 12-point game. Carson Evans gives to Watson. Now Sutherland, Reed. Reed passing it, it goes off the foot of Jones over towards the NATO's bench. Reed, one of 4 Tornadoes with 5 points in the opening half. Inbounds over to Carson Evans. Evans, now Chancey Watson. Watson passed to Evans, who has to corral it. Now going in, reeling back with his left, looking for Carnes. Instead goes to Sutherland. 7 on the shot clock. Evans stepping back, long 2, hits. Carson Evans with a 2 there to get the lead back down to 10. Borders, Bryant. Now up top, Sean Jones, who's been kind of the facilitator. Jones passing to Pettiford, going to fire up a mid-range over Carnes and hit it. 17 points for Timothy Pettiford, who averages just over that, 17.8 points per game. Now Sutherland fouled up in the air, was passing over to Carnes in midair. Charles Reed from the baseline to inbound over to Evans. Now up top, Chancey Watson, guarded by Doolin. Watson hands to Evans. Evans looking for the cutting Carnes. It's knocked away by Borders, but Charles Reed hauls it in. Reed, Sutherland, 12 on the shot clock. Carson Evans wide open up top for 3. Cannot hit. Those are the looks that the NATOs have got to capitalize on there. Evans was left alone. Right side now, Borders in the corner. Goes to Bo Bryant. Bryant hands to Pettiford, who has 17. Up top now, Bo Bryant once again, who is intercepted by Jaden Carnes. Carnes racing up the floor, going inside, takes it up off the glass. It rolls around and goes in. Timeout coming here. NATO's trailing by 10, about 2 minutes into the second half here. And we will be right back here from the Bosch. Back out of the timeout. NATO's trailing by 10 here early on in the second half. 41-31, William Peace leading. And Malachi Borders will bring it up. NATO's got to play some tighter defense, especially on the perimeter. Sutherland guarding Pettiford. Pettiford now over to Doolin, who thinks about the 3, now races in, trying to beat Reed to the spot, and does. Floats it up and gets the 2. Michael Doolin, 16 points for him now, 17 for Pettiford. Carson Evans right side going over to Carnes in the high post. Carnes whips it back up top. Sutherland pass to Reed. Reed going inside. Back to Sutherland. Got to fire up the three and connect. Garrett Sutherland gets the lead back to single digits. Now Borders with the basketball up top, gives over to Jones. Jones looking for a cutter, goes to Borders on the left wing. Borders around the screen, now hands to Pettiford. Pettiford trying to race Reed inside, pulls up and can't hit the floater. Rebound brought in Chancey Watson. Watson bringing it up the right side now, looking around, behind the back dribble. Pass down low, wide open, Carnes, he gets it. 7-point deficit now, and the NATO's cooking a little bit more on offense. Got a D up. Borders to Bryant, guarded by Reed. Now Pettiford, guarded by Carnes. Tough matchup for the freshman. Pettiford going inside, going up under the basket, gets it. 19 points for Pettiford. And that's just the junior going up against the freshman. The junior leading the conference in scoring, a tough task for Carnes. Reed, left side. Over to Evans, 9-point game. Chancey Watson, right wing. Now Evans going to pop another three here and hit it. Carson Evans from beyond the arc with a basket there, making it a 6-point game. NATO's have been down 6 a few times. Had the lead early on. Now Borders, left wing, tries to pass down low to Jones. He gets it, goes up with the basket, can't get it. He's rejected by the rim. Trying to fight for his own rebound, gets it, knocked out of his hands by Watson. And it'll be a foul against Chancey. It was an opportunity for a rebound and an offensive possession. Those are the kind of, you have to steal those possessions. As Parton and Jenkins both checking back in for William Peace. Jenkins to inbound. From the baseline, looking for somebody, gives it into Pettiford. It's knocked out of his hands, but Parton there on the spot to get it. Going inside, putting up the layup through contact, he gets it. Parton with the basket, lead back up to 8. 15:50 to go here. Reed going around the screen, going inside. He's met at the basket, and he's fouled and won. Reed with a chance to get it back down to 5 points. Looks like the foul will be against Doolin. That's his second. And a timeout coming here. NATO's trailing by 6. When we get back, Charles Reed with a chance for a 3-point play to make it a 5-point game. And we'll be right back here from the Bosch. NATO's still hanging tough with the Pacers. Back here out of the timeout, Charles Reed had the chance for a 3-point play, an and-one opportunity to get the lead back down to 5 for William Peace. And he can't hit the free throw. Rebound knocked away by Jaden Carnes over to Jenkins. Now William Peace with the ball, still at a 6-point game. Doolin with the basketball. He's hit 4 threes already. Now going inside on Evans, beating him to the rack, through contact and one, and they'll get it right back. Doolin, the and-one opportunity. Lead back down now to 8, and it could get back up to 9. And it seems like the NATO's just cannot get the timely stops when they get close so far. Doolin has 18 points now, a chance to reach 19 on the free throw and tie up Timothy Pettiford for the leading scorer Doolin, free throw is good, rattling around and going in. Reed, inbounds here to Evans. Evans working on Parton. Evans going around the screen from Carnes. Now Watson left side. Carnes, Reed, Sutherland down low working on Pettiford. Couple of dribbles, backing him down, turning around, trying to put it up. Can't get it. Couldn't even get it to the rim there. As Jenkins with the ball left side, circling back, looking around for some action, and now thought about going to Pettiford and passes over to Parton up top. Right side, Doolin racing by Carnes. Backdoor pass to Pettiford. He can't finish. Sutherland with the basketball up the left side. Carson Evans left wing now. Up top, Charles Reed whipping it over to Carnes. Carnes turning around and hitting. Jaden Carnes with a basket there. And Bo Bryant with the basketball up top. He's fouled by Charles Reed. KK Horton, looks like Sly White and Quincy Carter all getting ready to come in.
Quincy Carter, number 13. KK Horton, and number 30, Sly White. And again, William Peace, number 2, Sean Jones.
Sean Jones back in for William Peace. Parton getting ready to inbound. And he'll give over to Jenkins. Jenkins, left side, getting a screen from Jones, crossing back over, gives to Doolin. Doolin trying to find a pass, and now gets it to Parton up top. Parton going around. The speed of William Pace, very impressive, and oh my goodness, the mid-range as the shot clock expires. Parton bailing him out there, and it's back to a 9-point game. Horton working to his right, almost stolen, gets it to Carter. Now Evans. Evans stepping back, fires up another three, can't hit that one. Rebound Doolin. And 57% from three is William Peace, 41% for Brevard. Respectable, but obviously a big discrepancy there and a big part of why the score is the way it is. Parton going inside to the rack. He's fouled by Horton. Parton all of a sudden aggressive on offense. Had only shot 3 shots in the first half. And now we'll get 2 free throws after the foul by Horton. Chance to get the lead back up to double figures. Fires it up and hits the first free throw. Parton, the second leading scorer for William Peace with 5 points. Michael Doolin and Timothy Pettiford both with 19. 38 of the 53 William Peace points have come off those two. Second free throw from Parton here. He hits. Neither team has shot many free throws. 6 free throws, 4 of them connected upon by William Peace. Same with Brevard. Carson Evans now gives to Quincy Carter. Up top, Sly White. Sly, a dribble, now a hand to Horton. Trying to pass it back door to White and can't, but it's stolen back by Carson Evans. Sly White fighting for the basketball, getting it. Left side, Charles Reed. Now up top, Carson Evans. Evans to Horton. Carter. Carter. Backdoor pass. Evans hesitated, now goes up off the glass with Borders behind him. He didn't want to foul. And the game back down to single digits. Right side, Bo Bryant into the corner. Parton working on Reed. Almost stolen. Quincy Carter. Borders with the basketball. Looking around, going behind the bag. Right side, Parton going to fire up a three and can't hit it. KK Horton with the rebound now. Coming up the left side. Looking to his right, gives to Charles Reed. Reed motioning Quincy Carter around. Now goes inside, passes it back to Sly White. Quincy Carter going to fire up a three. Just short. Rebound, Sean Jones. Now Borders with the basketball. 12:37 remaining in this ball game. Nearly halfway through the second half. Jones to Bryant up top. Bryant working on the smaller Reed. Goes up and gets the basket through the contact. Now Evans. Left side, 11-point ball game. White going inside on Bryant. Passes back out to Quincy Carter. Quincy coming inside, tries to shovel it over to White. And it'll be Owens who has it. Owens flexing for some reason. Not really sure what that was about. And it'll be a foul on Quincy Carter. Charles Reed will bow out for Paris Crawford. And most of that second unit in right now for the Tornadoes. Parton inbounds over to Borders. Now Pettiford, 19 points for him. Goes to Bryant up top, guarded by White. Down low, left, wide open is Pettiford. Breakdown there. And a 13-point game all of a sudden. This one getting a little more lopsided. Evans gives to Carter. Carter around the screen from White. Now Evans, right wing, going down low to White. White pushed a little bit by Borders. No call. Turnaround jumper, no good by Sly White. Bo Bryant bringing it up the floor, right side Borders. Borders going in, pass out of the corner to nobody. Owens moved out of the way right as the pass was coming, and now immediate timeout coming here. NATO's trailing by 13. Got to go on a run here if you want to stay in this one. 11:25 to go, and we'll be back. Back out on the floor here. Tornado basketball after the turnover by William Peace, trailing by 13, 58-45. Carson Evans with the basketball, guarded by Borders. Borders bucking up at him, and now Crawford with the ball gives over to Quincy Carter. Quincy moving to his left, back to Sly White. Sly looking for a cutter, instead goes to Crawford. Back up top, Sly, a dribble, a handoff to Carter. Carter right inside the three-point line, guarded by Bryant. Going back to White, a lot of traffic, not a good spacing possession here. Carson Evans going inside, 2 on the shot clock. Got to put it up, Crawford, and it's an air ball anyways. A shot clock violation for the Tornadoes. And Pettiford inbounds over to Borders. Borders to Bryant, guarded by Evans. A mismatch size-wise. Owens to the basketball, guarded by Horton, and a foul on Horton. It's Horton's second foul. And it'll be free throws, it appears, for Owens. And it will be 7th Tornado foul, only 2 on William Peace. Owens can't hit on the 1-and-1, and the rebound leapt up and grabbed by Carson Evans. Nice pass over to Crawford. Euro step, can't finish. White with the rebound though and puts it back up. Second chance there. Sly White with the basket there to stop the bleeding a little bit, hopefully. Lead back down to 11. Pettiford to the basketball. Hands to Parton, who fires up a 3. Can't hit, high off the backboard. Or off the rim, rather. Evans going inside, putting up, and the foul! The basket and the foul, and an and one opportunity coming here for Carson Evans. to get the lead back down to 8 if he can hit. That's Bo Bryant's second and William Peace's third. Michael Doolin checking in, as well as Sean Jones. And the free throw good there by Evans. It's an 8-point game once again, halfway through the second half. 10 minutes remaining, 58-50 ball game. Parton with the basketball goes over to Doolin. Doolin with 19, second leading scorer for William Peace. Hands over to Jones. Jones going inside on Crawford, going up, and another foul. And it seems like all of a sudden the NATOs are getting whistled every time down the floor. 8 fouls on the Tornadoes and 3 against William Peace in this half. Sean Jones has not scored in this one. He's 0 for 3, has 6 rebounds, and hits the first free throw. Second free throw coming here for Jones. Bends the knee and hits. Double-digit game once again, 60-50. And a nice little 5-0 run or something of the sort would be nice for the Tornadoes. White down low, passing over to a cutting Carter. Carter turning around, working on Parton, backing down, going up with the floater, can't hit, rebound Sly White. Up top, Paris Crawford, going past the defender, Euro stepping, and can't hit anything on the layup there. Borders coming up, gives it to the right to Parton, guarded by Crawford, now pass over to Doolin. Doolin working on Crawford, now gives to Pettiford, who goes inside, and a whistle. It'll be a travel against Pettiford, and it'll be Tornado ball. As Jaden Carnes and Garrett Sutherland check in, Crawford and Evans head over to the bench. Inbound coming here for Chancey Watson, who just checked in as well. KK bringing the ball up the floor, calling out the play. Screen by Carnes, now hand over to Carter. Gives to Carnes, now Sutherland. Left side Watson, down low. Left elbow, Jaden Carnes. Carnes turning around, passing it over to Horton, who's going to hoist the three there, and cannot hit. Malachi Borders with the basketball now. NATO's trailing by 10, less than 9 to go. Jones to his right now. Bryant spinning around, going up. Can't get the basket. Offensive rebound, Tyrell. He goes up and gets the second chance points. Donalik Tyrell, he's got 4. Horton now over to Sutherland. Got to weather the storm here. Carnes handing to Carter. Carter going inside, putting up the left-hand layup. Nice basket there, Quincy Carter. Good answer there from number 4, who's playing on that bad ankle and doing a really fine job of it too. 7 points for Quincy. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Now Borders going inside, stepping back, gives to Doolin, who fires up another 3 and hits again. Michael Doolin is 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, and it's a 13-point game. 22 points for Doolin. 6 rebounds and 2 assists as well. Horton over to Carter. Quincy gives up top, Jaden Carnes. Carnes handing to Carter, who's going to lift up a 3, and answers Quincy Carter. That one rattled around, looked like it wasn't going to make it, and dropped right back in. Quincy Carter seems to be answering everything. Tyrell moving Jones around, now gives to Doolin. Going to give him a chance to work here. Up top now passes to Bryant. Bryant guarded by Chancey. Doolin now guarded by Chancey. Going inside. Backdoor pass is going to be, I'm not sure, they're going to call it William Peace ball. It must have been deflected by Brevard. And now a media timeout coming here. NATO's trailing by 10, 7:15 to go. And they keep rallying. Just got to get that one run, and we are right back in the thick of things here. 7:15 remaining. We'll be right back here from the Bosch. Back here out of the timeout, 6 seconds on the shot clock. It is William Peace ball. After the pass that was knocked out of bounds, NATO's got a D up here. Don't let him get an easy look here as the shot clock winds down. Jenkins looking for someone to pass to. Pettiford trying to get open, and Doolin trying to come around the corner. Knocked away out of his hands. He gets it back, going to fire up another three, and hit it. Doolin with his 6th three-pointer. He has 25 points. And the Tornadoes just cannot guard him on the perimeter. Carter, now Carnes. Carnes, Watson. 13-point ball game. A lot of it due to Doolin. Carter going inside to the left, spinning around, working on Parton, going up through contact and one. Quincy Carter continues to answer. Quincy Carter, another big basket there and a chance for a three-point play. Carter with 12 points on a bad ankle coming off the bench. Chance to make it 13 here, and he does. 10-point game once again, 6:46 to go. NATO's just not letting them get away with this thing. Pettiford up top. High post now, Bryant, guarded by Watson, who Bryant goes in himself, a miscommunication on defense, and an open pass to the rack there. 12-point game, 6:25 to go. Chancey moving to his left, now gives to Quincy. Carnes, hands to Sutherland, gonna fire up a three, can't hit, rebound, fought for and saved by Quincy Carter. Quincy is making every play on the floor right now, spinning around Watson, right side KK Horton, firing a free throw line jumper, it's good! 10-point game once again, and now with 6:06 to play, NATO's trailing 70-60. Timeout, we'll be right back here from the Bosch. Back here on the floor out of the timeout. Borders over to Bryant. Now Pettiford. Pettiford a 21-point second leading scorer for William Peace. In the corner working on Sutherland. Going inside, hop step, floater is good. Horton, Watson, Carter, Horton again. Horton, nice pass over to a cutting Watson off the glass. Through contact, no call. He does get the basket. 10-point game once more. NATO's continue to answer. Left side, Doolin fakes the three, goes to the rack himself. Reverse layup wildly off target. NATO rebound. Chancey Watson over to Quincy Carter. Quincy shuddering to his left. Now goes back up top. Chancey Watson. Watson, right side Sutherland. Right elbow, KK Horton. Horton looking for a pass, now instead goes up off the glass himself. He's got the basket. 8-point game with 5 minutes remaining. Bo Bryant with the basketball up top, gives to Pettiford, guarded by Carnes. Going inside and a foul against Carnes. More free throws coming here for William Peace. And coaching coming here from head coach Claude Shields from the bench before the free throws by Pettiford, who has 23 points. Chance to match Michael Doolin. And the 1-and-1 first free throw is converted. We'll stay right here. Pettiford with 24. Pettiford's second free throw rattles in. So a timeout coming here. NATO's trailing by 10, less than 5 minutes to go, and you got to hope that they come out of this timeout swinging, because a few times we've seen William Peace be the aggressor out of the timeout, and that's kind of part of the reason the NATOs are still trailing is we haven't had a good run out of a timeout yet, and now would be the time to do so. All of a sudden you get a little 5-0 run, you're down 5 with sub 3 minutes to go, and you're still in a dogfight with the number 1 team in the conference. It's crazy. Doolin and Pettiford have combined for 50 of the 74 points by William Peace, and 19 of 28 from the field between those two. No one else has more than 7 on William Peace, but those two, both with 25 apiece, carrying the load for the Pacers. Out of the timeout now, NATO's ball, trailing by 10. Watson to Horton, and we might see some more ball pressure here on the defense from William Peace. Borders, hand checking a little bit now. Sutherland over to Carter, left side, Chancey Watson. Watson, good defense by William Peace so far. 12 on the shot clock, down low. Watson getting it, going up on Doolin, off the glass. He's got the basket. Chancey Watson has 6, and it's an 8-point game once again with less than 4.5 to play. Bryant moving to his left, passing over to Borders. Borders was wide open, had no intention of taking a shot, though. Whips a pass over to Parton, who gets it off the glass. NATOs all of a sudden are scoring in bunches, but cannot buy a stop. Horton, right side, Sutherland. We've seen a lot of encouraging things, no matter what the outcome is in this game for this team. Cutting Sutherland to the basket. He's got it. Pettiford lost him. And again, the NATOs continue to answer on the offensive end. They need a stop or two. Borders to Parton. Left side now. Doolin, who has hit 6 3-pointers. Pettiford, Doolin, once more going to fire up another one. Cannot hit. In and out. Almost his 7th make of the ball game. Horton, right side, stepping back. 8-point game, Sutherland. Looking for a cutter, now spinning back, getting a screen from Carnes. Gives over to Horton. Carnes, down low, whipping a pass over to Carter. Firing up a 3, Quincy Carter! Another one for Quincy. 16 points. Bo Bryant, it's a 5-point game with 3:08 to play. Exactly what the doctor ordered, a 5-0 run. Pettiford, Doolin left wing now. Giving over to Bryant. Bryant working on Watson, going inside, puts up a jumper, and hits it off the shooter's roll. Timeout coming here. Head coach Claude Shields all the way nearly out to mid-court in frustration with his team. NATOs are still in this ball game, folks. 78-71, 2:52 to go. And we will be right back here from the Bosch. Back here out of the timeout, 2:52 remaining. 78-71, William Peace. Chancey Watson will inbound this one to Horton, and they will not pressure. Horton brings it up, guarded by Borders. Going around a screen from Carnes. Now up top, Carnes has it. Handing to Quincy, who's doing all the work here in this second half. Watson stepping back now, gives to Carter. Thought about the shot, now left side Sutherland. Horton, left elbow. Backing down, turning around, jumper is good. KK Horton. 5-point game with 2:24 remaining. Need a stop. Cannot let Doolin get open from three. He's knocked down 6 of them, almost 7. Into the corner now, Parton. Another 3-point threat. Looking for Doolin. Hands to Doolin, guarded by Sutherland. Now going over to Bryant, guarded by Horton. Size mismatch, bodying him, going up and getting the basket. Bo Bryant just running over KK Horton there. Back to a 7-point game with less than 2 minutes to play. Watson, right side of the basketball. Moving Horton around, now Carter to Carnes. Quincy with the ball, guarded by Doolin. Stepping back now, firing up another three. Quincy Carter! Another 3-ball. Quincy Carter, oh my goodness. 19 points, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point game with 1:28 to go. Guarding Pettiford. Pettiford going inside, losing the basketball. Bryant has it back though, however. Doolin with it now, 10 on the shot clock. Bryant gonna fire up a 3 from up top, can't hit. Rebound Garrett Sutherland. Horton bringing it up, right side Watson. Watson stepping back now, giving to Horton, 1:10 remaining, down 4. Horton up top, gives to Watson, firing up a 3, cannot hit. Rebound Pettiford, 1 minute to go, 4-point ball game. What a game. What a second half by the Tornadoes, who have outscored William Peace by 5 to make it a 4-point game. Looking up at the clock now, going inside. Borders trying to pass it, gets it over to Pettiford. Fighting, going up, cannot get the layup. Rebound, Quincy Carter. KK Horton up the right side, 36 seconds to go. You got to move quick. Horton losing it for a moment, now goes over to Carter. You got to let Quincy have the ball in this situation. Sutherland now, pass to Carnes, cutting, going up through contact and a foul. Carnes with 2 huge free throws coming up here. My goodness. What a finish that we've had here so far. And regardless of the outcome, I was just saying at the break, regardless of the outcome, there's been a lot of things to feel good about from this team against the number 1 team in the USA South Conference. Carnes fires up the free throw and hits the first 3-point game. To be within a possession with less than a minute to go against this team is quite a good sign for the Tornadoes. And Coach Burgess coaching up, might want the timeout after the free throw. He does hit the free throw, 26.6 to go. 2-point game here, a stop and a 3 could win it. Would win it. Borders with the ball now, Bryant setting up, gotta get a stop. If you're the Tornadoes, Borders with the basketball, fighting with Reed, the ball is out, but he has it back. Borders to his left, Parton up top to Borders once again. He's pressured, and a foul on Reed. It'll be 2 free throws for Borders, and oh boy, if he misses one of these. Wasn't sure that the whistle should have been blown there for the foul, but nevertheless, Borders will get 2 free throws. William Peace led it 72-62 with 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. And all of a sudden, it's an 80-78 game with 2 free throws coming from Malachi Borders. He hits the first. Since then, a 16-9 Tornado run has them within 3. You need Borders to miss here. And he does not. It's a 4-point game and a timeout coming here for William Peace. NATO's down 4. Got to get a quick score here with 13.6 remaining. Wild finish here at the Bosch. We will be right back. Back here on the floor out of the timeout. NATO's trailing by 4, 13.6 remaining. Need a quick score. It'll be KK Horton to inbound. He gives over to Evans. 10 on the clock. Evans racing to his left, gives over to Carter. Carnes up top. You got to get a shot off. Watson firing up a three. Can't hit. Carnes knocks the rebound over to Evans, and that is going to be the ball game. The NATOs don't even get a chance to get a stop on the other end. They will fall by 4. A tight game here against the number 1 team in the USA South. What a finish here. NATO's falling just short, but as I was saying, win, lose, or draw, a lot of encouraging signs here by the Tornadoes in this one, falling 82-78. In just a moment, we'll be back with final stats and recap from this game. NATO's fall to 2-5 in conference play, 6-12 overall. William Peace advances to 11-6 overall and 6-1 in the conference, and they have now won 7 of their last 8 ball games. That snaps a 2-game Tornado win streak, and we will be right back here from the Bosch. Final stats, thoughts, and more. Back here from the Bosch, NATO's falling just short of the number 1 team in the USA South, William Peace, 82-78, a more than valiant effort by this squad. We'll take a look at the team stats. By the way, the NATOs outscored in the second half, 51-46. They outscored William Peace after trailing 36-27 at the half. Field goal percentage, NATO's 30 of 61, 49.2%. William Peace, a slightly better 31 of 55, 56.4%. From 3, William Peace 50%, 10 of 20, and Brevard 10 of 26, 38.5%. Free throws, 8 of 10 for Brevard, 10 of 13 for William Peace. Brevard with a higher clip there. NATO's with 2 less turnovers, a pretty clean game for both teams. Both teams single figures in the turnover department, 7 for Brevard, 9 for William Peace. Total rebounds, NATO's out-rebounded by 3, 31-28. They did have 1 more offensive board, 7-6, 6 more assists, 16 to William Peace's 10. They had 6 steals and 13 fouls, William Peace with 3 and 9 respectfully. NATO's did outscore William Peace heavily in bench points, 32-14 in this one. And points in the paint, dead even, 36 apiece. 11 fast break points for the Tornadoes. And a note here for Coach Burgess and the team to look on and hold their hat on is 11 fast break points. They allowed 0 points on the fast break for William Peace. And now some of the individual stats. For William Peace, Michael Doolin and Timothy Pettiford combining for 50, both with 25 points. Doolin was 6 of 9 from beyond the arc, 9 of 14 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Timothy Pettiford, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc, 7 rebounds, 25 points, 10 of 17 from the field. Bo Bryant, second leading scorer in the conference coming into the day at 17.4 points per game, 11 points per him, 5 of 8 from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Tyler Parton with 8 points, Malachi Borders with 5, Donalik Tyrell with 4, Sean Jones and William Jenkins both with 2 apiece, and Jalen Owens and Mathis Van Staldanen held scoreless. Quincy Carter, leading scorer off the bench on a bad ankle with 19 points, 7 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Carson Evans had 13 on 5 of 8 from the field. Jaden Carnes with 13 as well, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 assists and a rebound for him. KK Horton, 11 points, his 6th straight game in double figures. Charles Reed and Garrett Sutherland both with 7 apiece. Chancey Watson with 6. Sly White had a basket, and Paris Crawford, the one NATO that checked in with outscoring. Quincy Carter matching his career high in three-pointers made, and once again, NATO's falling just short without their leading scorer and the leader of this team, LB Boyette, 82-78. That is going to be about all she wrote here. Next game for the Tornadoes is this Tuesday at Pfeiffer, who they lost to at home earlier this season. Going to try and avenge that loss. That's all for now. And the NATO's falling just short, 82-78 to number 1 William Pease. Until next time, I am Brady Penn signing off.